Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Quick introduction. My name is Kaya Ann. I'm a yoga instructor, practitioner, flexologist, and I'm a podcaster. I host my own show called The Perfect Prana Show, available on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Posting these YouTube videos to go along with each episode of my show. This video is meant for Prana 4.3, which is the third episode. Each episode, I have a yoga theme, which I feel like I linked the wrong episode to my last video, but who cares? We're gonna roll with it. Anyways, the yoga theme for this video and for Prana 4.3 is going inward. If you want to skip to the asana practice, feel free to do so. Something to note is you will need yoga blocks. I will be queuing for yoga blocks. If you do not have yoga blocks, it's okay. And then if you have yoga block like objects, that works too. Just be safe. And if you want to try the practice without yoga blocks, feel free to do so. It's totally possible. But yoga blocks might enhance your practice. So I suggest trying this practice out with yoga blocks. Now, on to my friends that are staying to chat about the concept of going inward. I think that it's the perfect time to go inward with all the current events going on in the world right now. Personally, I have a lot of distractions, interactions, thoughts, and experiences that trigger anxiety in me and that drain my energy and make me feel a little low, anxious, and melancholy at times. I find that sometimes my yoga practice helps me rebuild energy and takes my focus away from things that are draining me. Some people say, like, oh, my social battery is low, and I felt that. And sometimes when my social battery is low or my energy is low, I intuitively just want to be with myself. I want to do things that make me feel cozy, that help me find comfort in my body, and then also in my mind. This mind can be a monkey mind, and I just want to calm it down, be present in the moment. And sometimes that calls for pratyahara, which is a limb of yoga. It means withdrawing the senses or controlling the senses. There might be a few translations for it, but we have 5 senses: sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. And sometimes it takes a lot of energy to perceive. So I want to take all that energy that I'm giving to perception, that I'm giving to other people, that I'm giving to social media, that I'm giving to negative thoughts, that I'm giving to even positive thoughts. All that energy, I want to take it all. I want to conserve it. I want to use all that energy to focus on something particular. Sometimes I just want to use that energy to focus on being present in the moment. Either way, if all our energy is spread out everywhere else but within ourselves, then how will we focus? I know you, or maybe you've seen someone do this before, but before they have to do a hard task, they have to sit there, tune everything out, and really breathe and then focus on what it is that they are about to accomplish or achieve. So I designed this practice to be a lot of movements that help me, again, go inward and just be to myself a little bit more and tune out the outside world. I hope that anybody follows along with this practice can get similar or same feelings that I do. This is a good practice to do before bed. I mean, you can do it in the daytime. You can do it whenever, but I would say before bed, when you're winding down from all the chaos that you experienced in your day, or it could be just at a time that you're feeling anxious. You can practice this in the morning. I mean, there's really no limit on when you can practice this. It will not be too strenuous, and there will be a lot of moments to go within in a physical sense, but then also in the symbolic sense. Thank you so much. Namaste. And with that being said, let's just get on with the practice.
This practice will begin in easy seat. I use my block to elevate my hips, tuck my right heel into my inner groin, and place my left ankle on top. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Lean your head back into space. Inhale, fill up your chest, lifting your heart toward the sky. And then exhale, draw your elbows together, tuck your chin to your chest. Let your hands be heavy on the back of your head. I come back to this posture a lot throughout my own personal practice because it's such a timeout position for me. It feels good for my neck and my shoulders. And I really like to close my eyes here and just kind of lock in with myself and tune out the outside world. Connect with your breath and we'll begin to add movements. Inhale to lift up your head, open up your chest, pull your elbows apart, lean your head back. Exhale back into this position of safety. I remember doing this during tornado drills, just protecting my head. Once again, repeating this. Inhale to open up, filling up your lungs with air. Then exhale back into this position. Rounding your shoulders, drawing your elbows toward one another. Maybe closing your eyes. Then begin to come to an upright torso and bring your palms together and rub them together as fast as you can, building up heat and energy within your body. Feel warmth generate from your palms, and then cover your eyes, feeling the warmth of your eyes and your hands. Connect with your breath. Inhale, fill up your lungs, making this a nice, slow, smooth inhale. Exhale, like you're shushing someone, like shh, pushing out all the air. Staying with your breath, inhale, filling up all the way, taking another sip of breath at the top. Exhale, shush it out, shh, like you're quieting your mind, like you're quieting the rest of the outside world. Then palms together, rub your hands, creating the heat and the friction. And then we're going to go for an energy grab, so see the energy in front of you. And as you breathe in, reach out, grabbing that energy. Blow air onto your hands as you're rubbing your hands together. Inhale, reach out. Repeat this energy grab 2 more times. Breathing in as you reach out, bringing the energy toward you, rubbing your palms together. 1 more swift energy grab. Pulling the prana toward you, building heat in between your palms still. Then you can lower your palms. Transition into tabletop. Remove the block if you were sitting on one. Hands right underneath your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Cat-cow. Inhale, lift your chest, separate your sit bones. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your tailbone. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale to extend, lifting up, pull your shoulders back. And then exhale to round, pulling your navel toward your spine. Left hand toward the midline. Breathe in and slide your right hand up your left inner arm, past your armpits, your chest, and finally into the air. Exhale to rest onto your right shoulder, pressing your right arm into the ground. Breathe in and begin to unwind from this twist. Pass through tabletop and bring your right hand toward the midline. Slide your left hand up your inner arm, past your chest, your armpits, finally into the air, breathing in. And as you exhale, thread your left arm through. Press your left elbow into the ground. Think about turning your heart toward the ceiling. Transition into tabletop position. Press the top of your feet into the floor, and we'll make 3 circles with our hips, matching the breath to the movement. So inhale and exhale, circle your hips back. Inhale to come up, and then exhale, circling your hips back over your heels. And then inhale, coming up, bringing your chest forward, leaning your weight into your fingertips, and exhale back. And then reverse the circle. Inhale, bringing your body weight into your hands. And then exhale, shifting your weight back into your hips, matching the breath to the movement. Making sure we complete 3 on this side. When you're done, you could grab your blocks, or you can just come into tabletop position, and we'll prepare for downward facing dog. So plant your hands shoulder distance apart, tuck your toes, inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, lift your hips up and back into space. See that your toes are pointed forward, your feet hips width distance apart. Place the weight into your legs. Act as if you're sliding the mat forward. And really pull your navel in and gaze at your belly button. Your next exhale, tuck your right knee into your chest. Lift your left heel and roll your body weight forward. Step your right foot through, ending in a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, your hands to your shoulders. Inhale, fill up your lungs. Exhale, draw your elbows close to each other, making 3 shoulder circles total. End with your elbows drawn in toward each other. And then bring your palms to meet. Press your forearms into one another, stretching your upper back. Point your fingertips forward like your arms are one big arrow. Inhale into your upper back, and as you exhale, slide your right hand past your left wrist, elbow, shoulder, and chest like a bow and arrow, and open your chest to the right side. Extend your right palm behind you. As you breathe in through your nose, imagine yourself becoming taller, your limbs becoming longer. As you exhale, bring your left palm to the block or to the floor. Keep your right hand extended up into the air for an easy twist. Breathe in through your nose, expand your belly and your rib cage. And as you breathe out, forward fold, back into your tabletop position, hands to the floor, to the blocks. Left toes and transition back into tabletop position. Sliding the mat forward, gazing at your belly button, toes pointed forward. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, pulling your left knee into your chest. Lifting your right heel and stepping your left foot through. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to your shoulders. Breathe in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, draw your elbows toward one another, making circular motions with your wings. End your third one with your elbows in the center. Bring your palms together, your forearms together, and then extend your palms out. Breathe in, and with the exhalation, begin the sliding bow and arrow motion, twisting toward the left side, extending your left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthening your spine, and as you exhale, bring your right hand to the block or to the floor, and extend your left palm up into the air, staying with this twisted lunge. Breathe in, and as you exhale, forward fold, hovering your left foot and transition back into your downward facing dog. Keep your hips high into the air. Keep your ribs in, your navel in, peeking at your belly button. Inhale through your nose, breathing out, tucking your right knee toward your chest, stepping your right foot forward, coming to a low lunge position. Inhale, bringing your palms together up overhead, and as you exhale, bringing your palms forward. Breathing in for the sliding bow and arrow motion, opening your chest to the right. Use your exhalation to transition into the twisted lunge, or another variation, bring your palms to center and press your left elbow into the outside of your right knee. The top of your left foot is pressed into the ground. Your chest is lifted, your gaze is lifted, your palms are pressed together. Breathe in, expand your belly, and as you exhale, deepen your twist. Inhale through your nose, and then exhale, unwind from this twist, bringing your palms forward. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and transition back into your downward facing dog, gazing at your belly button, keeping your heels lifted or grounding them down. Inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, tucking your left knee into your chest, your left foot through, rise into a low lunge using your inhalation, and as you exhale, bring your palms forward. Inhale for your bow and arrow sliding motion, turning your chest toward the left side, and using your exhalation for your easy twist, or for your variation, bringing your palms together and your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Inhale, lengthen out your spine, and then exhale, deepen your twist. One more inhalation, and exhale, forward fold. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and transition into your downward facing dog. Your fingers are spread wide like starfish. Your feet are hips width distance apart. Your heels are lifted or grounded. Your hips are lifted high. Inhale to expand your ribs, and as you exhale, bring your knees to the floor for tabletop position. Remove the blocks if you have them, and we'll be practicing Sasangasana pose next. Tuck your toes, and then lower your head as close to your knees as possible. Keep your hips lifted high, and then grab onto the outer edges of your feet. The crown of your head is placed lightly on the ground, and there's space in the back of your neck. Your arms are straight. Breathe into your upper back, and then exhale, staying connected to your breath. Trying to keep your exhales as long as your inhales, and maybe longer. Readjusting if you need to. Lift your head and transition into downward facing dog through your tabletop position with or without your blocks. 2 breaths here. And as you exhale on your second breath, lift your heels and walk your feet toward your hands. Meet me in a forward fold at the top of your mat. You could bend your knees here if you want, place your hands on your block, or you can grab your opposite ends of your elbows and let your head hang, let your upper body be heavy. Bend your knees as much as you need. Make this forward fold as restorative as you can. Remember to stay connected to your deep, full, smooth breaths. We'll be doing Malasana next, a deep squat, so grab onto your block if you have one and place it on whatever setting you would like. Bring your tailbone down and then your palms to center. Press your elbows into your inner thighs, opening up your hips. Breathe in for a tall spine and exhale out your mouth with a shh sound. Repeating another breath cycle like that. When you're done with your breath cycle, you can straighten out your legs, bring your hands to your hips, and then bend your knees again into that deep squat position. And place your elbows on the inside of your knees and squeeze your knees together, stretching your upper back. Readjust as much as you need to if there's discomfort in your shoulders. Inhale into your upper back. Exhale, squeezing your knees a little closer together. Tuck your chin to your chest and just be here for a moment. You can exit this posture and re-enter it if you need to. You can use a block or just place your tailbone on the ground and just stay connected to your breath. Into an upright torso and remove the block. Tadasana. The soles of your feet will come together, opening up your hips, your knees are bent. Have a block, place the block on your feet and your forehead on the block. If you do not have a block, then just grab a hold of your feet and let your torso fall forward. The further your heels are away from your tailbone, the safer this posture will feel. Remember to stay connected to your deep, smooth breaths. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Lift up your head, then hug your knees into your chest. Placing your left hand on your left shin and your right hand on your right shin. Tuck your chin to your chest as you pull your legs closer. You can stay like this or wrap your hand around your wrist, pulling your knees even closer, placing your forehead into your knees. Think about lightly squeezing your knees into your head. Remembering to breathe, taking this time to go inward. No matter what breath you're on, push out all the air. And with me, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, transition into your final resting position, Shavasana, lying onto your back. If you have back issues, keep your knees bent. Your palms are facing up. Your low back is on the ground. Your mid back is on the ground. Your shoulders are heavy. Letting your body sink into the mat. And just for a few moments, let each thought, distraction, disturbance pass you with each breath. Stay in the Shavasana for as long as you need. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.